Welcome back to episode 2 of an ILYCS kid playing a dating simulator series. Today we're continuing day 2 of I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Last time we left off, weird stuff happened. We had a battle. For some reason, it was kind of hot, but we've had the kid died. The child died, and Miriam is a total creep. Anyways, that's all I have to do to kind of like wrap up together in a little gift box what happened last episode. Let's get on with part 2 of Colonel Sanders' dating sim, Chicken Man. Oh no! I missed the first part. How do I go back? Okay, well I'm just gonna make something up on the spot. You wake up. That's about it. Shakira. You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You couldn't really believe he used blank, which we're calling lemon pepper. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes some sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before that you could tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this may sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I like!
Like him? Like?
I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually the totally sweetest guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kind of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in high school?
No, but that does complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in the front of the homecoming parade.
I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning.
God.
You are a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
Sure you did. You're great.
Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great! Oh, thank you. You have an idea of how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So this summer while I was on vacation with my family— God damn it, Miriam! A lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some. To show me what it meant, he said it was all a powder created from the super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was like unlike anything I've ever tasted.
I think you're being liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about the new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much to use to anyone.
Please, please, please! Don't to me. No one has to know I came from you or Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? I'm gonna make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's poison, but what can you do?
Eye of Newt? Wow!
Her eyes lit up, imagining such a thing, and you figured that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some dumb typing thing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting ingredients to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Motherfucker! He's on a pony! It's Colonel Sanders! He's arriving at the school! Stand back and admire. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Why does he have a horse? Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a beautiful, what a horseable beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said! Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Gladys just gets nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping!
I mean, they got food poisoning and they were up all night. It was gruesome, you should have seen it.
She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting bad recipes bad? Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad? Summoning a demon bad? Okay, calm down. You try to get a peek over at Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Shut up! Why don't you, make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested, but really, you sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, yeah? Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know how to make a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world definitely takes more patience than just culinary schools. It takes creativity. It takes a bruh. And it doesn't hurt you to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book! Just like the one you found after your encounter with the spark monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and the contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've got it pop pinned to the wall. They're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
We're playing!
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts! You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think we're talking to? I've never heard such language. He has colorful words for a robot, not even from a stand mixer. No, your monster was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders! These crazed men are about to come to blows! I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them!
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Suddenly, he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? You got a lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now. I hope you are all ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Meadows? Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter, which I don't... Pepper, a glass of water will do, Bob. Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps. You reach out for it when Sprinkles jumps up and bites onto your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. Is this the end? You fade into darkness, but something is there. The spork monster? Barco, what are you doing here? It's not your time, my friend.
Your act of kindness has not been forgotten.
You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend, wherever you are. God bless. Which is, okay, the pepper then. A brightly colored pepper stands out from you from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally, you've reached out to grab it and eat it right away. However, your body was not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh, this guy again! I'm here to give you a most important message. Ooh, you must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is, as I was saying, you have to fulfill your destiny. All you must do is, sorry, I think I got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through to fulfill the prophecy. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man! You come to and find everyone is staring at you. The pepper was the last of its kind, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch!
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared.
The timed competitive cook-off!
The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop everyone. Is everything a competition with you two? Yes?
Yes!
Jesse and James strike back again. Actually, their haircut, yeah, because of the ponytail and then, like, oh my god, it is Jesse and James. Well, not with me. I'm on personal journey to learn to love. To learn to love? Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle.
Yeah, stop chatting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something?
Is that Pokemon reference? I need to eat if I'm going to have energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef.
How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending on challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already brought my own lunch. GLaDOS, you should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed.
Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you.
My special grilled
What the? Oh my god, that is so amazing!
My special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk and to wash it down and a tartlet for dessert.
It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny foods, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle! Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. No, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sports court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn on the timer! Wait, what? Timer ready! Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. I stand corrected.
If it's a battle what you want, then it's a battle you'll get. My bestie can get the best of them.
Best believe it. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure. God. In schools, are you supposed to not carry? Oh wait, this is a cooking school. I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You've had his chicken, and you've made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you feel like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Run! You're gonna need to season this chicken, but before, okay, 11! That's right! Now you must, okay, let's go, vigilance! Wrong! I'm begging you to get it together, get it? Because I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Okay, next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley Simple is stronger and faster than you, as you were a child. Your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. A small town where big dreams are born! Oh! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking! What is this, sizzling? Wrong! Don't worry, you can get this very well. Fuck off! Yep, this is the end. No, we're trying again! I'm not a good chef. Okay, time to be like Gordon Ramsay. Okay, we already seen this bit. Okay, I earned a little more affection for him, so yeah, no, okay, let's do it. Timer ready, let's go, we got to go, go. I'm not reading all this. 100 degrees Celsius. $11 spices. Vigilance, trust, gratitude. Gratitude. A small town where big dreams are born. bubbling! Fuck! I believe in you, Gladys! Thank you! God damn it, the pony! What are you thinking? Get me right back in the competition! Shut up! You are stranded on a desert island with only one dessert. Which do you take? One! I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind! Sorry, I forgot the question! I'm not picking any! What does this have to do with counting? Woof woof! I'm sorry, you're struggling, you keep on! You toss your biscuit dough into the stamina mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps.
Yikes. I know you have nothing more than seeing a pillow. Okay. You may not have any hint, but Gladys does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough.
Whoa! No, stop that! There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. But you hear everyone talking. You realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mist to rescue your door before it's over. Miss Gladys, no! But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quick spinning meters. There's no way you're gonna. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you find often is that the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the count on account of Goddess's injury. You say Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you find an array of delights taking you on a journey. A flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Gladys to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this cream or delicate chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hands.
Colonel Sanders pours chocolate. Oh. Causing it to melt away. Wait, isn't the little tray kind of cracked? Okay. Oh, fuck you! Inside you find a delicate fried cheese cheese and chocolate? On a honeycomb? Okay, I can see with the cheese and the honeycomb, but cheese with chocolate and ice. Okay, no. Unless the cheese is cream cheese and it's sweet. Okay, whatever. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed. He dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you.
As he places a sauce-covered finger onto his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mush. Internalize the rage. Your rage burns intensely with your brows that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and oh no. You run to the quad to be alone. What the beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. Whoa, calm down. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible shift and an awful shift. Okay, and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Just not from the devastating loss, but from what running with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. Yeah, no shit, I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to be hell your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in a culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. Shut up! You don't need a chicken, man! But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. Oh god, the anime tears. I was passionate about life, but I failed. Okay, you failed? I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but even I failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. God damn! What is this? I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I got it all together, which is true now. But it all hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. Give him a hug! Oh god, he's doing the cool, like, dun-dun-dun pose thing. I resolved then when I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money could deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes his focus, you could see something ignite in front of him, or inside of him. Burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. Why do you wear white in a kitchen? I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world, especially in Japan during the holidays, and make up for my past misdeeds!
Yay!
Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for your... It's the Spork monster, right? Borko?
It is I know I said I wouldn't be back after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe, but maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just want to say that I was so wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know that it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right?
Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode.
I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no, I was a golden retriever.
I can see the golden retriever aspect now. I can't.
But I was still a student. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spell crossed a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
A magic spell book.
Precisely. I had procured a copy of it myself, but somewhere along the way, I lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark, evil magic behavior. No. You should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through the sorcery and good. If you need me, don't fear. I'll be here. I'm down!
It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, GLaDOS. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Okay. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Oh no! A personal invite! You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find it! Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes on your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, and trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure if I nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy. Or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? Reveal it! You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. I don't like coleslaw, but okay. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' ILYCS hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you could look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Okay, the chicken. The cock. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken. Wait, that shit's stuffed? Okay, I thought it was made of wood or some shit. Okay, when you pick it up, you realize it just isn't realistic. It is real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot read, the true state bird of the state of Kentucky. Tap on an item. Okay. His comb. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize the hair isn't just silvery in color, it's actually spun silver. The candle. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. It's power tool. Freshly started colored. No. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of '69. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's lemon pepper. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window and a crack, and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on the nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." God damn! Poor guy. He needs therapy. Chicken Man! One of the framed photos was an old man who looked a bit like Colonel Sanders. Standing with him, a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of the secret herbs and spices. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you can figure out that it's Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he's waving like a rabble. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably some type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You'd think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? 69! Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Maybe. That's everything. You open the door to Colonel Sanders, close it! He's gay! And find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his oh. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they mean? But before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket now! I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it out. You decide to tell you tell him that you're cool. You fess up and tell the you confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let it anything get in the way of my journey. No! Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, GLaDOS. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a sleep somber. Dream sequence! Look at all of them. You wake up. That's it for part 2 because this is a 3-day game, I think. Unless there are more parts, in which I don't know. But that will be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you. I'll call you guys next time. Yeah. I'll call you guys. Ring ring. Hello, who is this? GLaDOS. It's me. It's me, the main character. No. All right, but anyways, as I was saying, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the 3rd part.